everyone. Elon Musk had some interesting comments to say about its eventual robotaxi fleet. So I thought I'd make a short video here kind of elaborating on Elon Musk's comments and what it could mean for Tesla stock investors. So let's get right into it. Here is what the CEO of Tesla, or otherwise known as the Techno King of Tesla, as he has aptly named himself, said. He said, the future robotaxi products, the dedicated robotaxi products, we think will have a quasi infinite demand. So, near infinite demand, Elon Musk thinks there will be once they get that robotaxi fleet out there and out on the road, which is an interesting thought to consider because it is an incredibly practical application of driverless technology is to have these robo taxis around, and that way less people will need to own cars, or maybe households, instead of owning multiple cars, will just need to own one car, or maybe it will be used by the rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft. And so you could think of many applications here for the robo taxi fleet, and it could be a big deal for investors in Tesla stock. But in order to build autonomy, they also need to train the neural network with data from millions of vehicles. Tesla has more vehicles on the road that are collecting this data than all other companies combined by even an order of magnitude. So this is one of the reasons that Tesla has justified for lowering its prices on the cars. They've said, you know what, we're willing to accept a lower gross profit margin per vehicle if that means selling more vehicles, because selling more vehicles and having more Tesla vehicles on the road plays into our long-term plan of having these robo taxis, because we can collect more data from these cars, and then eventually, if we roll out this robo taxi fleet, we can sell that software upgrade for much more profit than per vehicle we're getting right now. So that's the long-term thinking that Tesla and Elon Musk is considering here when they're lowering those prices on the vehicles. And they believe that full self-driving will go from being as good as human to then being vastly better than human drivers. And this I find to be not only practical, but it could be life-saving. In fact, it will be life-saving, because think of how many accidents occur on roads today and how many people die, unfortunately, because of human error and car accidents. It's a staggering sum. So if Tesla can achieve this type of driverless technology that is better than humans, or vastly better than humans, that could save a vast number of lives from accidents that happen on the road. And not only that, I see a lot of irresponsible driving on the road, people driving 150 miles per hour when the speed limit is 60, people driving drunk, people driving when they haven't slept well. All of those cases I think could be improved if we had this driverless technology. So I'm certainly rooting for Tesla to achieve this, and it could be a big catalyst. And if they are to achieve it, it could be big benefit for Tesla stock investors. It's going to help that they're going to develop the Cybertruck and release it, start delivering it later this year, because of what I mentioned earlier, more vehicles on the road. Some of those vehicles will buy the full self-driving feature, and that just means excuse me, more data for Tesla to collect, and will further enhance or speed up its rollout of the driverless technology, which I will reiterate, it's not guaranteed that they will ever achieve this. It's not guaranteed that they will ever achieve it. But with more cars on the road and more data being collected, it just increases the probability that they will achieve it. And when they do, or if and when they do, they're open to licensing their full self-driving software and hardware to other car companies, not unlike what they're doing with their charging stations. They've made deals with Ford and GM and Rivian and Mercedes for their charging stations. They can make similar deals with this driverless technology. But other car companies are also working to develop this technology. GM with their Cruise, Mercedes has, developed a very strong full self-driving capability. So many car companies are working towards this end here. So this could be, and if they do achieve it, it will be a huge, huge deal for Tesla stock investors, and they are certainly hoping that this will be a catalyst to lift Tesla's stock price higher. All right, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.